Heresy in the morning. Heresy, heresy in the evening. We need heresy. We need heresy. You're finding that heresy. You're not looking hard enough. Alright, guys.
Hi, Nathan.
Hey, Nate. How you doing, buddy? Pat's back. Load this truck.
Ah, cool.
Mm.
German dude is hailing to Lanesh.
Oh, no, you have no idea. Read the third message down, because I sent that message out at, 7 minutes before the stream? And the two before were already there waiting for me. How to burn the heresy, burn the heretics when it popped into my notifications. Hopefully there was no one around to hear you. That might go down badly, Arturo. Just saying. Just saying.
Heresy is such a beauty thing, because like we heretics, we have poles on our bridges for entertainment, and our women, well, it's fascinating.
So what fresh insanity did you bring to us today? I had an absolutely brilliant Elite Dangerous stream earlier on. Big thanks to Mighty Dragon, to Rumble, and to Hammer for joining me for an absolute... When you wing up, you have a lot of fun because you're playing with other people and you're chatting and things like that. But we went into a conflict zone, a medium strength conflict zone. Now, me and Rumble have done a light conflict zone together. I went in with my my lovely Vulture, and he went in with his Python. And this time, went in with a not fully upgraded Fed Corvette. Hammer came with his Fed Corvette, which he actually said it was set up to be like a combat trader. So the idea being it could defend itself, but it was built for trading. Rumble, I think, brought his Challenger, his Chieftain or something.
His tank.
His flying tank. And Mighty Dragon brought the best ship he's got at the moment, which is Cobra Mark III.
Yeah.
And we decimated a medium combat zone. I kid you not. It was basically like they were going, more lambs, please. We need more lambs on our side. They have wolves. We need lambs. We know that they are the weakness of the wolf. Send more. Why is there so much blood in there? Why are the wolves still for hunting? Stop the wolves. More lambs. More lambs. I'm not joking. It was like lambs to the slaughter. It was literally a case of, now, which side do we want to win? That one. I mean, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it, and I was so sorry that the stream ended because then Rumble had to go as well, and we had to break up the band, man.
Oh no!
We had to break up the band.
Can the band get back together?
It was totally like whenever whatever the latest boy band is, when they break up and you have like the wailing girls in the street and things like that. Like, you know, life is over. Take that, broke up. Get a life. But anyway, it was that kind of thing. You know, it was like, no, damn it, the magic's gone now. It was brilliant. Loved it. Indescribable heresy in Tyranids, of course. Hippity hop. Oh, what is it? Hippity hoppity, no heresy on my property. That's true. We'll go with that. Fifth, Kane lives. Do you think? Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll have a look into it. All right. I'll take a look into it. Usually I manage to comment in the 30 seconds of the T minus 30 minutes notification. I'm in the dock now getting butter pushed in. China's help had two fan fictions, one for Galactica and one for Legends of the Galactic Heroes on the Wattpad. There's just so much going on. There's so much in it. And for the record, I got blown up twice in my Cobra Mark III. It's not fully set up for combat. Don't worry about it. I went in there with a partially engineered vulture and got my butt kicked once. I'm not joking. It was literally flew in, all the enemy ships just went, turn. Oh, that's the target, and just flew at me. It was like 7 things shooting at me at once. My shields went down in like that, and oh, don't worry about it, pal. You're early game. You are really, really early game. We're talking like, what, 4 years of me doing this? Not really playing it properly for the first 2, and since then, really giving it some. Anyway, we should probably stop talking about Elite Dangerous, and we should play some actual what we're here for.
Yeah.
There was much wailing. There really was. More lambs! 'Tis the weakness of the wolf. That's a t-shirt.
What, more lambs?
More lambs. It is the weakness of the wolf.
Nah.
No, it's getting put on a t-shirt.
Okay, you say so.
In blood red letters. In those kind of letters where it looks like it's dripping blood.
I'm not sure.
Yeah! Right, where were we? Oh yeah, we had one. We had Skyrack Slaughterborn to deal with.
Yep.
For the wolf see the lamb and says, dinner. That's right. The wolf does see the lamb and think, yummy. Yummy. All the yummy. Okay, Agrippina's got 3 fleets. Oh yeah, I've got 1 invasion in Shinsha. I think I'm sending you back to Bellis Corona. Bellis Corona. It is a Corona.
Artura and Dire Knight both write fanfiction. That's cool.
Yes, that's actually really cool. I did like that. That sounds really cool. Alright, you guys are going... Well, you're repairing up. But then you're running into Dorsia to take care of Slaughterborn, which I think is a freaking awesome name. If it wasn't for the fact he was a heretic, I'd like to have a beer with him. But he is a heretic, so I don't like him. Nothing there. Yeah, we're good. I think we've just got the 1 invasion. We're kind of all over the place. I've got 15 battle plans, so I'm going to use 2 of them to bring that down. And we'll end the turn.
No, his Explorer content does not need a pole on his bridge.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You need finger pokey of doom. Okay. Oh.
Yes.
Pat is running well behind.
Really? Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, Pat. That is definitely not me.
No, it's
It's the internet.
He's already said.
I have a communication from Eldrathane Voidstinger.
Unexpected. Very well. Let me hear it.
Admiral Spire, I see you have survived where your puppet master did not.
Speak plainly, or not at all, Eldrathane.
I merely observe that your Admiral Drang has met a deserved end, as has the vile Devram Korda. I am minded to forgive your trespasses upon the former's order, in gratitude for your ending the tyranny of the latter. Korda sent too many souls to the gullet of she who thirsts.
I see. And your vengeance for Craftworld Astara?
Consummated some time ago. You cannot be everywhere, Admiral, and the void is dangerous to primitives.
Murdering Xenos.
Quiet, Commodore. Then what would you have of me, if not retribution?
Yvrain, emissary of Enid, believes that our races would be well served to face the archenemy together. She offers you a chance to prove your worthiness of such an alliance.
And how would I prove that worthiness?
Assist in the reclamation of an ancient artifact known as the Spirit Gate from the world of Lysis. In return, Yvrain offers an immediate cessation of violence and pact of mutual defense.
Ah.
You may confirm your acceptance through deed.
A truce with the perfidious Eldari? I forbid this course, High Admiral.
Inquisitor, I thought you had returned to Terra.
This matter called to me as more important than trivia concerning Inquisitor Valeria. You cannot trust the Eldari. You will ignore their request.
No, you are.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, we have an opportunity for more than an alliance. We have a chance to learn what the Eldari intend.
True enough. Very well. Proceed. But remember your loyalties, High Admiral.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Lord Iron Spy has been contacted by Corsair Prince Eldraine Voidstinger, which is an awesome name.
Yeah.
In the name of Yvrain, emissary of Yvrain, and leader of the the prince has told Spire that is ready to set a truce between Imperial and Eldari forces in exchange for an ancient relic called the Spirit Gate. The Inquisitor of Darkhammer strongly opposes such an alliance, with the Xenos but consents that let Spire play along in order to learn more about Eldari's true intentions. We're gonna stuff Darkhammer.
Yeah. Centurion, do you listen to all our calls? Do you listen to all our calls, Darkhammer? You do, don't you? Yeah. He's an
Yes.
Inquisitor.
It's kind of his thing.
It's literally his job. Joker, it's a trap. Maybe? The Eldari are not the bad guys.
No, and Voidstinger, although he's kind of pompous,
Yeah.
is an absolute badass. Oh man, 3,000 it's in there. Ugh.
Right. There's a lot of YouTube.
Is there a lot of YouTube, Red?
There's a lot of YouTube, rival. Arturo, you need to find sleep before 2:30 a.m. That's a rival thing to do.
What? What's a rival thing to do?
Think, bedtime at 2:30. Actually, no.
That is being cruel. That is not fair. Arturo's going to bed before I would.
Actually, to be fair, if you're still up at 2:30, you'd probably go, I'll just power through.
May as well. No point freeing while waiting. Just keep going. Just go, man!
Insomnia.
It's the only way to go. Insomnia.
Yeah, Pat's got terrible. Yeah, because he's in Nebraska. Arturo's also got 3 Lovecraftian horror books almost ready to publish. It was originally 1, but it was so large, like Dune, and had to be 3 books.
Cool.
That's cool. And Arturo and Dianite are swapping fanfiction names so they can read each other's stuff.
Cool.
Random German dude, I have fanfic about myself for some reason. Centurion, does it involve chaos? Yeah, they had a bit of a chat on Discord earlier.
Fair enough. Right, so that one's on its way.
Arturo, Belis Corona, where you can get a pina colada where half your heart is in Havana.
I have no idea what he just said. Right, although I've got the ships in place on Dorsia, we are not going to do this mission yet. I want the Spirit Gate one done. Which means we're going to have to sit tight with fleets over that system until we've dealt with this lot, then repaired, and then dealt with Jubal. Okay?
pretty nimble, albeit a little slow in straight lines. That thing was banking with the best of the enemy had this morning. I'm sold on her, even with her 12-ton fuel tanks.
Right, in which case all we need to do is get you at a minimum grade 3 dirty drives. Go to Felicity Farseer. She can get you dirty drives with drag drives. It's experimental. You'll have all the speed you need.
Mike Dragon, all due respect means in this case, no respect.
No. Whenever someone uses the phrase "with all due respect," what you basically mean is, and I'm sorry, I'm actually going to use this phrase on this channel because I normally wouldn't do it, is "kiss my ass."
Yeah.
That's what they mean. With all due respect, I think you're wrong. With all due respect, that's not the way it works. It's literally what it means.
Mike Dragon, Joker, it's a trap, maybe? Mike Dragon, not likely. Void Stinger and Spire worked together in the Gothic Centre in the previous game. It's true.
Yep, that's very true.
Dynite, that's true, Mike Dragon.
It's not ideal. I want to take the Son of Melis with me, but I need the launch platforms. We're gonna kill some Necrons. Sorry, Centurion. We're gonna kill some Necrons. Sorry, Centurion. It's really awesome. So much nostalgia. They remade it perfectly. CNC 1 was the first computer game I ever bought back in '95. Just got my first PC. 486. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not disputing that game. Oh, the entire CNC franchise is absolutely freaking epic. Because it is.
It is.
I don't know whether I want to give EA all the money.
That is fair. Because EA did kill it.
Mm-hmm. They killed CNC by trying to make it into something it wasn't. Well, they killed it in two ways. One, they tried to make CNC 4 into the kind of thing that could be played in esports. And two, it wasn't supposed to be CNC 4 when it started out, and they made the developers basically create it in between 12 to 18 months. The whole game, including the cutscenes. The only thing it was meant to do, it was meant to go into the Chinese market and just have the CNC names brand. That was it.
Yeah.
And then the game was cancelled, and they tried to make it into CNC 4. And then thought, while they were doing that, let's turn it into an esports game at the same time.
Yeah.
So changed everything, got rid of all of the thing that made it CNC.
I'm going to just blank CNC 4 out of my memory banks again.
Go for it.
Yeah, I enjoyed all 3 CNC games plus all the red alerts.
Yes.
And Generals. Generals was good.
Mm-hmm. And if they hadn't done that, it would have been fine.
Fifth. True, EA is Satan. I do not doubt that, but this they did right.
I'll give you that. And only that.
Right, I'm just going to get my tank going.
You know when you've been tackled.
True, I do. It's actually good.
Anyway, on to the game. Well, I'll take a look, mate. Alright? I'll take a look. And you never know, I might actually do a playthrough of all the games. I just did CNC 3 and failed miserably at the final hurdle, but that's mainly because I kind of suck at the game now. I haven't played it for so long.
Machine spirit appeased.
It is awesome.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Hostile signature detected. Interceptors engaging. Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected. We are ready to serve. Hostile signature detected. State your order. Bulkheads failing. Machine spirit appeased. Engaging drive.
Bring all the firepower, people.
Platform. Thruster routines active. Receiving your order.
That's the one I want.
Captain?
Yep.
Bulkheads failing.
Hostile signature detected. We lost a defense platform.
We don't really care.
The spirits obey.
Hey, Moggy.
Hey, Moggy! Moggy, wuggy, woo.
With matchless efficiency.
No matches in here! We refuse to use the matches.
Lighters only.
Lighters only. Speaking of lighters, after this, just so you know, I will be.
Okay. I think this much. It's not been anywhere today.
Mm-hmm.
Rouse the engines.
He's outside of sensor range. The Zeus.
Optimal course set.
One for you. One for you.
Hopefully it doesn't do the bubble
For you.
to me thing. No do me thing.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll come and get you soon.
Yeah, we just gotta send some.
More of you Xenos scum to the pits of hell.
Calculating vectors.
You know what? Sorry, I'm not even gonna go for the battle plan. I just want to kill them now.
Damage team, begin repairs now.
You know, it's kind of nice, kind of just having done all the kind of crazy combat things, just to kick back, relax, and kill some Xenos scum. It's great.
It is fun. Even though these are the lighter shade of grey guys.
Yeah.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Woo!
Starhawks engaging.
Yeah!
Yay!
Got ourselves some
To
better
serve the
plans. Got
Omnisire.
ourselves some better plans.
Utter the canticles of battle. Target on screens.
Initiate emergency repairs.
State your order. Transition begun.
Oh!
How rude!
Shark assault boats on their way.
No! They died!
They're gonna die anyway, but they died before they could get there.
Receiving your order. Interceptors engaging.
Everything. Why?
Shark assault boats on their way.
Revere the Omnisire.
Back again. Nope.
Rouse the engines. Reaching nominal speed. Does not compute.
Damage team, begin repairs now.
Woohoo!
I think we came through that with practically no damage. More chat.
More chat.
Yep.
So they've been discussing
Mm-hmm.
good EA games.
Oh, there are loads. Especially like from like not years ago or anything, but you know, from before EA kind of went, we have all the power. It's kind of before they got all the sports franchises,
Yeah.
which gave them so much power. You know, where they got the NFL, you know, and then they got the NBA, and NHL, and FIFA. And, you know, they got all these things. It basically gave them all they needed was like 2 games, and they just got all the kind of big contracts, which gave them such financial power. So they just started picking up studios and IPs, which was clever, you know, adding to your portfolio. But then they wanted return on investment now, not in like 3-4 years when the game had been properly developed and created and stuff like that. They wanted returns now, so they ended up forcing studios to basically churn out subpar games, and when they didn't make the money because they weren't good, because the fans were going, this is not what I signed up for, they tear the studio apart.
Yeah.
And close it.
Okay, so Centurions, basically you should focus on making a good game first and the rest will follow naturally.
Yes, if you make a good game with a strong story, good characters, or if it's not a story stroke character based game, just ridiculously good gameplay, people will buy it no matter what it looks like.
Joker, has there been any EA games which are good? Arturo, I think Jedi Fallen Order. We've heard good things about Fallen Order.
Yeah, but basically what I've heard about Fallen Order is it's Dark Souls in Star Wars.
Which is why it's good.
With a story.
Okay. Which is why it's good.
Which is why it's good. It's basically they took Dark Souls premise, which was really freaking hard battles that force you to think, and then added force powers, and all the enemies are slightly bigger than you or ridiculously numerous, so you have to outthink the AI, and then you get to the end, which is great. And they kind of wrapped it in a story, which is nice. One of the games I really liked a long time ago was when they brought Medal of Honor back.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one, not Warfighter.
No.
The first one they brought back, when they brought it back, and they had Mother and Dusty and
Yeah.
Deuce and Team Neptune and things like Wolfpack and things like that, and they were great because it really showed the two sides to that conflict. I know it was kind of it's using Afghans and things like that, and all that, but it was really good because it gave you that kind of look into it.
Yeah. Centurion Fallen Order was good. EA took a mostly hands-off approach to the developers, so I hear. Draw your own conclusions, yeah.
Exactly.
Joker, this one goes back a bit. 007 from Russia with Love.
I didn't like it, but that's not to say you can't like it, because it was, for all intents and purposes, a good game. I just didn't like it.
I tell you, just published a Galactica fanfic and barely 0.1 seconds 4 people have read it. That's awesome, Arturo.
Exactly.
Moggy, hi guys, how's it going?
Well, kind of alright. Sort of.
I know, that was a good game. My only complaint is the lack of maintaining the canon, but that's me being nitpicky.
Mm-hmm.
Arturo, Moggy! Death-crushing bear hug. Everyone's saying hi, Moggy.
Moggy's good. We like Moggy.
Yeah.
Moggy is fast becoming a fixture around here.
Arturo, trying to mix in the story with a twist or two. Moggy, gasping for a, hey man! Because he's getting a death-crushing bear hug.
I did. I got the thing there. I got the thing.
Joker, Galactic fanfiction, where can I get a copy? Arturo puts Moggy down. Anyway, Moggy, let's have fun. Joker, don't forget ME2 was EA, so was ME Centurion, so was ME3.
Yes. And what it came down to on ME3 was the marketing department of EA told all the outlets and everything, this is when it's being released, and then wouldn't budge on it.
Yeah.
When it was the final chapter of an epic 3-part trilogy, and they wouldn't give them the time to finish it.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew it was going to sell. They knew it would sell like hotcakes. It would be just off the shelf straight away. There was no way this game was not going to sell. And you've got 2 games that have built up this story all the way to its, and we know it's going to be a big freaking showdown with the Reapers. How is Shepard going to turn this around?
Yeah.
You give them all the time they need. You don't argue with them. If they say it's going to take 5 years or 6 years, you give them the 5 or 6 years, and you just keep writing the checks. Because you know if it fails, if it falls on its face, it's going to be nothing to do with you. You give them all of what they wanted.
Yeah.
Every resource, all the time, and they screwed it up. So then you can start firing people because they screwed it up. But if it turns out to be the epic conclusion to the massive tale that you've been telling, and all the fans are going, oh my god, you haven't played Mass Effect 3? You moron! Hell, you didn't even need to do any advertising for it.
No, that's true.
Because you would have had every YouTuber in the land going, give me that game.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
Yeah, pretty much. Moggy, that is absolutely surprising actually, because Emmy was good up until Andromeda Centurion. So was ME1 actually. I think EA just published ME1, didn't they?
They only published it.
Okay.
They hadn't taken a hold of BioWare at that point. ME2 they had because they wanted a more action-centric. You can tell the difference between the 2 games. Whereas ME1 was, here's a sandbox. Go forth, young gamer. Go forth and find the story. And don't look back! Whereas ME2 was, no, you will go this way and you will shoot bad guys and you will like it. I told you would.
Fair.
That's why they took the thermal clips that weren't in ME1 and they put them in ME2 because they wanted you to actually have to think about the situations tactically. You only had so much ammunition.
Yeah.
You couldn't just sit there and wait for your rifle to cool down. You had to actually eject a thermal clip and put it in. And
yeah. I'll tell you what, all 3 Mass Effects were EA before they went bad with Battlefront 1, late 2010s version. Okay, so I actually have a theory. I think EA started going bad before then when they started releasing a FIFA every year and putting a loot box in them.
yes.
EA Sports went bad before EA Games did. Because we stopped playing Madden.
When they took out your own franchise type thing. They did this kind of transition where they had your own franchise, where you ran your franchise, and it was like the superstar thing where you played as a player. Which, let's face it, if you wanted to actually have any real massive impact in the game, I'm not saying in like football as like a rule, because every position is vital in football, but when you were playing that game, unless you were playing as the quarterback, you had very little impact.
Yeah.
It was obvious that that's where they'd focused it, because everyone wants to be quarterback, obviously. So unless you were playing as quarterback, you had very little impact, because the game would choose whether or not it was a running play or a passing play.
Yeah.
And that was it. So it wasn't like real life, which meant it was something I kind of shied away from, because I liked...
But the franchise, me and Rival were the OC and DC of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we went to the Super Bowl 10 years in a row and won it.
Surprisingly, we actually never lost a game either.
So,
sorry, Miami who?
He's with the OC, by the way, I'm the DC. Anywho, we realised that only about 3 people like sports, so I'm going to stop talking. Moggy, okay, ME3 ending is disappointing, sure. Joker, but ME2 is a better one, yes. Centurion, don't forget Dead Space 3 as well. I'll tell you what,
We never played it.
I'll tell you what, I already have all 3 for Xbox 360. After that, have ME1 on my Xbox One via Game Pass.
Cool.
Joker, I didn't know ME1 was EA. They published it, like we say.
They published it. They didn't. They weren't part of the production. In that, they literally just published it.
Mighty Dragon, I own Dead Space 3. While I thought it was okay, it did not seem as horrifying as the first. So EA doesn't care about unsuccessful or new properties. They let those do whatever they want. It's the established ones they melt, dry, and discard. Joker, is it bad that I consider FemShep canon to me?
No.
No. Shepherd is whoever you want to be, and
That
that
was
is
the
whole point.
That was the whole point. You created your shepherd at the beginning of ME1. And it was your shepherd, whether they were a soldier or a spacer or whatever, it didn't matter. It was your decisions all the way from the beginning of the game of number 1 all the way through to the end of number 3. It was your shepherd. If you let Rex die in ME1, it affected the game in ME3.
Yeah.
If you abandoned Ash and kept Caden, then you would have Ash in ME3, and you would have met. If you kept Ash and abandoned Caden, then you meet Ash in ME2, and you would only meet her, but in ME3 she'd join your crew again. That was the whole point. It depended on your decisions.
Yeah.
Which is why people had such a problem with the way it ended.
Because it didn't feel like your decision had any. Yeah.
It was just a different coloured light. That was the problem. But they did their best. And again, it was because they were told, no, you have to get it out now. Which is why there's all this indoctrination theory.
Yeah.
The fact that they had all these little things in ME3 which kind of were taken from cues from ME1 and ME2.
Yeah. Yeah, so everyone is agreeing with us.
Yeah.
Shepherd is whoever you want them to be. I kind of enjoyed that minute this morning when Drago and Hammond left us to our own devices and we had to dig you out of a hornet's nest. Loa got off rifle, killed it, flip around for a second.
What was that? Yeah.
Then we focused the rest down.
We did. Hammer is, because like I said, he's in a combat trader, not a combat ship, which he's since then gone, if we're going to do that again, I need a combat ship. It's like, just strip things out, put new things on. It's done. And his shields were like one ring, and it would take him ages to come back up, so he literally jumped out of the combat. Like, just got out of there. I think Mighty Dragon had been shot down, so it was just me and Pat. And I was getting attacked from behind while taking someone else down, so he scraped that one off me. I took out the other one, and then we just turned and went, right, which one's next? And just focused down like 3 targets in a row. And their numbers just went, yes, we have 8 people here. We have 2 people here.
Uh-oh.
What the hell happened to our numbers? Hello, we're over here. And then Mighty Dragon and Hammer jumped back in, and it was just like, okay, now this is just not fair.
Right, random Germany. My German accent is terrible, but you said in the most stereotypical German accent ever, Murgy! Tackles Moggy into a mountain of pillows.
Moggy, I think you're actually kind of being adopted here. You might want to.
I think you have been adopted.
I don't think you've got any chance of escaping, by the way.
I'll tell you, funny thing about ME2 and 3 is I can no longer see that amazing actress's Natty, who is in The Expanse, but I can't say her name. So I know who you mean, and I can't say her name, and I'm sorry. The lady who plays like the super high up person in The Expanse.
Yes. She plays the Admiral, Quarian Admiral.
Yeah.
Amaran. And yes, she has an amazing voice. And she is brilliant in The Expanse. She's also in... plays Admiral Paris in Star Trek... Star Trek Beyond? The one with Idris Elba.
Yeah.
She's brilliant in that as well.
I'll tell you, in the book version of The Expanse, there's a book version of The Expanse?
Mhm.
I need to get that. Christian swears like a sailor and basically insults someone in earshot within barely a minute. she is cool. Moggy, you mean anyone and everyone? Yeah, we've all adopted you.
Yes.
Arturo, yes, we're all your uncles. Welcome to the family. Arturo's giving him a lollipop. Right, you need to read that comment from Fifth, and I can't read it out loud.
That is very kind of you, Fifth. I would be willing to gift this game to the channel through Steam, for example, provided you did a full playthrough of the remastered Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert. Fifth, you're bad. Fifth, you're bad. The thing is, I can't guarantee I'd be able to do it anytime soon.
No, I know. Rival's got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and it's not just entertaining you guys 7 days a week.
No, I'm kind of running out of hours in the day. It is fair. It is very fair. I am not disputing that. I'm just saying you're really bad. Because I would take you up on it in a heartbeat if it wasn't for the fact I'm running out of hours. Let's hold on to that for an idea, okay, Fifth? I appreciate the offer and I'm fully willing to accept it, but I've got too much on at the moment. Let me get through at least one of my series. And I'll take a... Yeah, Expanse was a novel first, and the TV series and time. Yeah, that is exceedingly generous. It really is.
It is. Which is why I didn't read it out loud.
No, that's also why I'm kind of sitting here going, I don't know how to say it. I don't. After it's all over and we're about to get jumped again, Rob was like, Rumble, your hull's kind of dead.
Pat made me chuckle with the last two. They just vaporised as soon as I hit the trigger in a hail of multi-cannon burst laser fire, coupled with Rival's beams doing the ant burning trick with the magnifying glass. It's his beam lasers.
Yes, they are. They are that kind of powerful.
I'm going to have it. Yeah, I'm going to get the Expanse on in books because I enjoyed the TV series.
All right, fair enough. I don't know what to say.
You guys are all too sweet for Rival. This is the thing. And he doesn't...
I think it's this.
Is it going to kick you out of that one?
I damn well hope not. Otherwise I'm going to have to redo this all again. It's whether or not it's on here. If it's not on it, then it will only be on the...
Oh, hi, there it is. Hi, hello. Yeah, that's not your birthday.
No, it's not. I'm trying to just get, like, a price, that's all, you know. Oh, wow.
Oh! That's not as expensive as I thought it would be.
Neither is it for me.
What's it got on it? All of them?
Let's find out.
Tib Dawn, Red Alert.
All
their
the expansions. Yeah. 3 expansions, reboot multiplayer, modernized UI, map editor, plus bonus footage, 7 hours of reboot. Oh, it's the first 2 games. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, I hate the fact of...
But guys, you don't have to buy the channel stuff.
You don't.
Thank you.
We really do. If I tell you what, if I don't even want to say that because that
No,
sounds like begging, and it's not. It's not. I really like the fact that people are willing to do this kind of stuff. And fifth, if you want to, it's not ridiculously expensive. So if you want to do it through Steam, I will happily play them because they are classics. And I'll make it a priority to get them played on the channel, whether it be live streams or videos or whatever. I'll get them on the channel. But I tell you what, if there is something you wish me to play, by all means, request it. I've got no problem with that. But I don't want people to gift things like games to the channel, because if I can't do it, then you're losing out. You really are. And it makes me feel bad if I can't fulfill the promise I've made to you, which is I will play this game because you bought it. Especially if it's not one that I normally would play. So if you want something in particular, by all means put it on the Discord and I will take a look into it, and if I like it then I'll probably end up picking up and playing it. But if you want to support the channel, i.e. with games and things like that, then I really would ask that you either use the donation on Twitch or whatever, or the Patreon. You don't have to stay in it for like months and months and months. If the game you want me to play is 18 quid, then just stay in for 3 months for the $6 thing.
Yeah.
And just say, right, I really want you to play this game, so I'm making this donation for you to play this game.
Yeah.
Because then at least you know if it's not played, it's not because I've just gone, no, I don't want to play that, and thrown it in a corner or something like that. But that is definitely one I will put on the channel, Fifth. So if you want to do that, fine. If you don't, that's no problem. I'll pick it up myself anyway. It's a classic, but Mikey did something similar. Mikey R, who's a friend of the channel, he picked up Xenonauts for me, and I have never touched it because it's XCOM. Basically, just a little bit more complicated underneath, and there's some extra bits and pieces in there and everything. And I'd only just done an XCOM playthrough, and I didn't want to do it again. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a bit lost now. Still working on why is my mindful apologising for not having 40 hours in a day. Because I feel like I'm letting you down, Moggy, that's why. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Mikey's just literally been on Discord, and I thought, wait a minute, he's watching and things. Oop, oh, it's fine. Okay. Ian! 40 hours in a day, he's working retail now. Pulls out 2 machine guns and starts shooting.
Yeah, Arturo and Dianite would like you to blow things up now instead of being
sentimental and
less rival and more real name.
Okay.
Insert real name here.
Yeah. Fifth, by all means, do it. I will get it played. But I mean, it's not like it's a $60 game or something like that. It's, or in our case, a £45 game. They've at least put it in the two-thing package together, plus all the DLCs in one package, and it's like 17 quid on Steam my end. So if you want to do it, then you can gift it, and I will quite happily put it onto my list, and it'll be one of them, either Red Alert or Command and Conquer Tiberian Dawn will be played next. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I no, Fifth. You're not pressuring at all.
No,
This is definitely a self-imposed thing. It's not you at all.
The thing is, Rival's still quite used to being this popular, and it was like when Pat, that wonderful, terrible human being, who's on the phone to his wife now, so he can't hear me.
That's fine. Oh, and by the way, Moggy is a yes, Moggy Tomas 2. Moggy is a criminal mastermind. Not a very good criminal mastermind. He got arrested, but still. I'm about to get all sorts of through the thing, you know, right? Right, we have to take. I'm fairly sure this is going to be. Eldari pirates or something.
Why is Buggy a criminal mastermind?
Moggy is the new Napoleon of crime. He is. We had a little fly thing.
I know.
And Moggy got arrested.
Oh yes, I remember.
I mean, I got arrested today, Moggy. You'd have been proud. Mine was in no way as epically, awesomely criminalistic as yours, but I got arrested today.
Centurion, stop it. You're going to make us cry.
Centurion, you have nothing to apologise for, Rival. You're giving your all for the channel right now. Just know we appreciate you, your time, and all you do. I appreciate that, my friend.
We appreciate all of you. And I am
really
going to
do.
cry if I stop to carry on talking.
An evil genius, excellent. Yes, he really is. And he'd have been even more of an evil genius if he hadn't have landed at the station and got arrested. Let me guess. Moggy is a pirate captain. I will end up being the quartermaster. No, he wasn't. We were in Hazres doing some lovely bounty hunting, and me and Moggy were kind of doing this thing, and the next thing I know, I'm getting shot at by like half a dozen enemies. And it turns out, I was like, I've got to get out of here. This is too much. It's too much damage. Blah 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 blah. It turns out he'd accidentally shot a cop. And of course, I'm getting shot at, so I literally turn around and shoot as well. We both get 150 credit fines. Then he lands on the station to get rid of his bounty and everything, paid the fine off and all
Probably
that, gets arrested. I can't land because I'm in a big ship and I can't land on an outpost, so I've jumped to a nearby system. He found me a nearby system that had the same faction. I landed there, paid off the gang, and took off again and just flew away. It's like, I didn't get arrested.
Right! Go do it. Otherwise, we're going to lose random German dude forever.
Yes, there is that, you know. Okay, right, we're going to go and do this. So, quick save, because we all know how this game likes to crash.
We do. Or how you like to lose Spire, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ding 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 flash. Arturo said it. It's not his fault.
Huh?
Keep going, Ro. We believe in you. Flash Gordon theme music starts playing.
Oh, okay. I'm totally confused.
See you in a bit, Dynamite.
Bye bye, Dynamite. Okay, we've got a battle barge from a Crag's Honor and the Golden
The
Centurion.
Crag's Honor is never going to come out unless something terrible's happened.
If that ship has to come out, we're in serious trouble.
Yep.
But we've got Symphony of Destruction, Protector of Revenants, Madcap, Memento Mori, Walkies, the Dauntless Purity, and the Triumph of Sacrifice. Well, this is a fleet. We may have to do some boarding actions.
One or two.
No, we have lots of torpedoes to fire.
So this is the Spirit Gate.
Apparently, this is us capturing the Spirit Gate.
You are late. We have held vigil over Antharic's forces for many days.
Late. We arrived as soon as we were able.
And yet too late. The Spirit Gate has been stolen by disciples of the Architect of Fate. We will atone through reclamation. It must be taken intact. Do not destroy the vessel, or all is lost.
So you would have us do what you cannot.
If you wish Yvrane's blessing, your course is clear. Board the flagship. Reclaim the Spirit Gate.
Fair enough, if
See you later, Arturo.
Oh, is Arturo leaving now?
Cleaning duties and homework.
Oh, buddy, we're sorry. Cleaning duties and homework suck. Going for reload. Everyone's a 9. Pause.
Sir, the Aldari send another pawn my way. They are manipulative creatures, are they not? Can you not see the path they have set you upon?
Ignore the deceiver. Remain focused. The Spirit Gate is near.
Indeed. I have it aboard this very ship.
My lord, the Spirit Gate signature is registering on the vessel designated the Phoenix Ashes.
I have 3 security battalions awaiting your order, my Lord High Admiral. Get us aboard. We'll get it done.
I think I remember this mission. I think this mission sucks. Boarding torpedoes launched.
Fury interceptors in flight.
This is cool.
And there's a lot of
Engaging
boarding
engines.
torpedoes.
There was 2 there, and then I think there's like 4 on each of these. There's so many boarding torpedoes.
Is that more?
Yes.
I am listening. Show us the enemy.
No sign of any Aldari artifacts here, my lord. I did find a cabal of sorcerers, performing some kind of ritual. We killed them all.
Energy signatures faded. Must have been tied to that ritual.
I foresaw your victory.
Maxon, get aboard. That vessel was a decoy.
Course engaged.
Are you so easily deceived? You dance to a tune you cannot hear.
We've another vessel in the battle zone.
Energy signature present on the new arrival. Designate the Eternum Surveyor.
Maxon, it seems a vessel awaiting your pleasure.
By all means, my lord. My lads are ready for a fight. Will not fail you.
Where you see certainty, I see choice. Fate is never as straightforward as you might wish.
We're taking heavy losses, but we're almost there. Looks like some kind of temple.
Registering multi-spectrum energy spike aboard the traitor vessel.
It's a trap. It's going to blow.
Maxon! Maxon! Get your men out of there! Get them!
It is too late.
Emperor preserve you, Maxon. Magos, report!
Are you so
God, I hate
easily
this.
deceived? You dance to a tune you cannot hear.
another vessel in the battle zone.
Energy signature present on the new arrival. Interference makes interpretation uncertain. Telemetry indicates the Phoenix ashes.
Master, it seems a vessel awaiting your pleasure.
By all means, my lord. My lads are ready for a fight. I will not fail you.
If anyone wants to
Almost there. Looks like some kind of temple.
Registering multi-spectrum energy spike aboard the traitor vessel.
It's a trap. It's going to blow.
Maxson! Maxson! Get your men out of there! Get them!
Emperor preserve you, Maxson.
Magos, report!
Time loop, isn't it?
Yes.
We've another vessel in the battle zone.
Energy signature present on the new arrival. Interference makes interpretation uncertain. Telemetry indicates the Phoenix ashes.
Maxson! Seems a vessel awaiting your pleasure.
By all means, my lord. My lads are ready for a fight. Will not fail you.
Where you see certainty, I see choice. Fate is never as straightforward as you might wish.
We're taking heavy losses, but we're almost there. Looks like some kind of temple.
Registering multi-spectrum energy spikes aboard the traitor vessels.
It's a trap. It's going to blow.
Maxson! Maxson! Get your men out of there! Get them!
It is too late.
Emperor preserve you, Maxson. Magos, report!
Give us purpose. We've another vessel in the battle zone.
Energy signature present on the new arrival. Interference makes interpretation uncertain. Telemetry indicates the Phoenix ashes.
Maxson! It seems a vessel awaiting your pleasure.
By all means, my lord. My lads are ready for a fight. Will not fail.
Where you see certainty, I see choice.
We're taking heavy losses.
Just have to remind a few you want it.
Some kind of temple.
Registering multi-spectrum energy.
Eventually the jump button starts blinking. That's the way to proceed.
It's going to blow.
Maxson! Maxson! Get your men out of there! Get them!
I don't want to.
Magos, report!
We are at the crux. You cannot leave until fate's course is fixed. I forbid it.
We've another vessel in the battle zone.
Interference makes interpretation
By all means, my lord. My lads are ready for a fight.
fact that Spire is pretty much badly banged up right now.
I have another signature. The Spirit Gate is aboard.
Have we enough men left aboard that vessel?
I don't know. Perhaps, with a bit of righteous fire in their bellies.
The Spirit Gate's energy signature is interfering with our warp engines. We cannot depart until the artifact is disabled.
I have no intention of leaving until this sorcerer and his followers are all dead.
Heading acknowledged. Setting course. We serve. Underway. Initiate emergency repairs. All ahead full.
I'm not even sure which one it's on.
No, I'm not.
We are at Hux. Fate's course is fixed. I forbid it.
I have another signature. The Spirit Gate is aboard.
Have we enough men left aboard that vessel?
I don't know. Perhaps, with a bit of righteous fire in their bellies. Changing course!
Aye, Admiral. Your orders? Damage teams, begin repairs now!
Yo, McCrack's on that. Move your butt.
We wait your command.
To where we are needed.
Ship ready. Understood. Maximum burn. Your orders?
I'm not even sure which ship it's on.
No idea.
Says the transporter ship must not be destroyed. Which one's that?
Initiate emergency repairs.
Hold course.
We wait your command.
At least they're firing at other things rather than us.
Yeah.
Aye, Admiral.
I'm with you. How do you even know that?
Unless we've already got it.
Unless we've already got it, but then are we just destroying all the chaos?
I guess so. Drifting Hulk. Which means that's going to die eventually.
That's mutinying with a lot of Space Marines on board.
They're very convincing.
Are you going to mutiny? Yeah.
It's about to lose everybody.
Changing course.
Yeah, like you said, unless we've already got it.
Which I'm assuming we have.
I'm assuming we have. Might have been one of the ships that jumped out. Okay.
It would seem Eldrathane made his choice well. Yvraine will be pleased.
By the way, Scale says I've got £43,000 of butter back there.
That's a lot of butter.
You have the Spirit Gate? It seems my faith was not misplaced. It is my honor to introduce Yvraine, daughter of Shades and emissary of Enid.
Admiral Spire, you have done a great service today. Your actions have set fate's river flowing upon a new course.
Yeah,
What I did from duty.
If that is truly what you believe, now you will deliver the Spirit Gate to my representatives.
By the cursed nine, he will not!
Inquisitor, what is this?
This Spirit Gate is a tainted Xenos artifact. It falls under my authority. It shall be quarantined, studied, and dissected.
No, this cannot be. Without the Spirit Gate, Admiral Spire, this carrion eater does not see the wider truths at play. He does not understand. Deliver the Spirit Gate to us. It is vital beyond comprehension.
Inquisitor, perhaps we should...
High Admiral Spire, by the authority of the Inquisitorial Seal, I command you to place the Xenos artifact in my keeping.
No.
Oh.
Let's be honest. Let's go with the cool lady or the beep.
Yes, the guy who we have literally said is nothing compared to Inquisitor Horst, who was actually dedicated to keeping the Imperium strong. This guy is dedicated to keeping himself alive.
Yep.
The choice. The Eldari are badass.
Frack Dark Hammer, the Eldar.
Yes, the
are
frack dark. Yes, well, frack dark hammer. Yes. Wait. Boop.
Do-do, do-do, do.
Awarded 1 upgrade points. Eldari threat -1 points in the Shinshar sector. Threat level cannot be reduced below 0. Chaos threat -1 points in the Shinshar sector cannot be reduced below 0. Well,
Guys, there wasn't a choice.
There
Nobody
really-
would have picked Dark Hammer.
no.
My lord, please understand. We cannot fight this war on two fronts. The Eldari will serve better as allies than as foes. The Chaos threat must supersede all others. Yvraine, we await your emissaries. We will surrender the Spirit Gate.
Again, you prove Eldrathane's faith well-founded. It is refreshing to see one of your kind willing to follow through on an oath made.
I see. This is my error. I placed too much trust in you, Spire. These Xenos have corrupted you. What happens next, you brought upon yourself. Vessels of the fleet! The once High Admiral Spire has betrayed the authority invested in him. I call upon all truly loyal sons of the Imperium to place themselves under my orders. We shall remain true to our duty.
The Righteous Fury is readying its warp engines. It's not the only one.
How many?
Too many.
Ooh. We're in serious poop anyway, because the retribution of rival is mullered.
It's not doing well, guys.
No, it's really not. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I mean, we've got one in Agrippina that's still... I've got another fleet somewhere there. Bop. Come at me, Chaos. Come at me. We're good on here. Yeah, we've got a fleet there. We're good. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. We're clear there. Good there. 4 fleets in there, but we don't actually need 4 fleets in here because Spire's got to go back there and deal with that. So we will place you at Medusa. You're going to hold Medusa for us now. What I'd like to point out, we have 138,000
Yeah.
in income.
Yeah. You can buy new ships.
We can buy the ships, it's fine, we don't care. Right, that's it. We need Spire's fleet to get fixed up.
Yeah, and you definitely had the regular, because likely aboard spire ships, considering how many few you have left. Arturo, hey, at least it's real and not on fire either. That's about the butter.
Right.
Yeah, not on fire yet. Centurion, I don't have the coolest names titles. Pat, got any rolls? Or cross on maybe? Centurion, Dark Hammer was using you to get the gate in the first place.
Absolutely.
Moggy, pepper under the Inquisitor's nose.
Right, they're attacking Caliban.
Admiral Spire, it would seem that your Inquisitor has lost himself to madness. Even now, he readies an assault against Craftworld Ostara.
Commodore, is this true?
No way to know, my lord. But it sounds like the sort of thing Darkhammer would do. He has a reputation.
By the terms of our alliance, I demand you bring your vessels to Ostara's defense.
She wants us to fight our own ships now.
Perhaps it won't come to that. Darkhammer may yet listen to reason.
You've met him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a little bit of a civil war. It's just the good...
Well, it's not really civil, that's the thing.
No. Darkhammer's not very civil. Fire is the height of politeness.
It really is. You stay there, bud. Give you a hunter. You can stay there, help them out. Got you guys running up, but you've got to repair as well. And they're they're attacking Caliban as well. And this is a sanctuary system. We have to take it. So they're attacking Caliban, and they're also holding Sanctuary. What does Sanctuary give us? Oh.
Another one where
No, it's fine. Increases Eldari threat by 1 in the sector unless one of your fleets is stationed in the system.
Okay,
That's fine. That we can accept, because if we do this, then we will remove the Eldari from a threat to us. What's this? Must control the following to attribute to unlock this upgrade. Research station, advanced foil sheet pattern, level 3. Right, so we don't have that, which means it's somewhere we haven't unlocked yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they're about to attack here. That's fine, we've got 3 very nice fleets that are looking for a fight. And all that, we still haven't done that last guy.
Nope.
Ooh, battle plans. Battle plans. Battle plan. Relieve Bismarck at home.
You want a drink?
Do I want a drink? That's a very good question, Redmo. And we should look at that from many angles.
Do you want some biscuits?
Yeah!
So, drink, look at it from many angles. Biscuits!
There's only one angle.
There's only one angle. I want biscuits.
Mm-hmm. That's an awful lot of firepower backing them up. 3 Tyrants, a Vengeance, an Art Mechanicus, and a Retribution. That's a lot of firepower. That's all the firepower. Confirm. Bring on the guns. Here come the guns, here come the guns. You are my Nova Cannon, my Nova Cannon. What?
I adore you.
Biscuits!
Yeah, not American biscuits either.
Yeah, not cookies.
Not cool.
They're totally different.
So, what Americans call biscuits?
Are they?
Yeah. They're like savoury scones.
Yeah, don't like scones. They have fruit in them.
Savoury, I said.
Scones are savoury. Right, we're going back to the tried and tested fight of Numpty. Race, my ships! Race like the wind! I fully support your decision and not following Dark Hammer and going against the Imperium. Look, Dark Hammer has not got the Imperium's best interest at heart. It might have started that way, but it's not anymore.
Ship ready. We wait your command.
Hostile signature detected. Hostile signature detected.
We lost a defense platform.
Yes, we don't care.
Thruster routines active. Hostile signature detected. Reaching nominal speed. Hostile signature detected. Reroute power to retro propulsion.
We can't take much more.
Yeah, we don't care about you not taking much more.
Hostile signature detected.
We lost a defense platform.
We are ready to serve. Machine spirit appeased.
Taking heavy damage.
We lost the defense platform.
We are ready to serve.
Shark assault boats on their way.
To serve the Omnisire. Hostile signature detected.
With massive guns. I don't know where this ship is, but oh, there it is.
Hostile signature detected.
Here comes the reinforcements. There's a lot of them.
With matchless efficiency. Hostile signature detected.
Thank you, Red.
Castellan manifold teleported. Battle protocols engaged.
Assault crews report success.
Engaging drive. Hostile signature detected. Starhawks engaging. The spirits obey.
Ah, missed.
Calculating vectors.
There's a lot of ships coming in.
Yep. Have you already met the battle plans of Destiny? Yeah.
Optimal course set.
Oh, one more.
Yay!
Boom goes the dynamite. It's another one of these kind of t-shirts.
Okay.
Interceptors engaging. Thruster routines active. Engaging drive.
This is mental.
A lot of ships.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Bombers are going in, doing a lot of damage.
Engage Chrysalis protocols.
That doesn't look like a pack of biscuits.
It is the rest of the pack of biscuits that we started. I'm not going to get the new pack of biscuits until we finish that one.
Starhawks engaging.
They got 2 more battleships out there.
An hour and 20 artillery.
What's that?
He wants to know how much longer's left.
Oh, loads of time.
I think that's what he's afraid of.
Transition begun.
Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
Reaching nominal speed. With matchless efficiency. Engage Chrysalis protocols.
Arturo, what?
Starhawks engaging.
If you're Central Time, then yeah, 4 o'clock. No. Yes, because you're 6 hours ahead, I think.
Begin rearmament. State your order. Weapons calibrated. We cannot endure.
Yes, you freaking can. Shut up and do it
Receiving
yourself.
your order. The spirits obey.
Assault crews report success!
Calculating vectors.
Okay.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
All prophets.
Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
Severe damage to their corrupted machine. Skitari assault successful.
Wasn't me.
This me? Yay. Ah. There were so many.
Three beautiful battle plans.
Not that we really needed them. No. Done? Yes, we are. Okay.
You have 23 battle plans.
Mm-hmm. Told you. If you get in and get onto it straight away, you get so many battle plans. Like, you can't use them, that many battle plans.
Pat, if it's presently 14:45 Central, then this stream is going to end at 11 PM Central European Time, 10 PM BST, 5 PM Eastern Time, 4 PM Central, 3 PM West Coast.
Okay.
I might have missed one.
Yes. We still haven't done that freaking slaughterborn dude.
Nope.
Clear, 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 Clear. Invasion. Clear. Yeah, we're good.
I missed mountain. In that case, it's 3 PM mountain time and 2 PM West Coast time.
Yes, Red Moogle, that is correct.
Honestly, I think I'm making it up as I go along.
Damn, they're going for a Scholar Bay again.
And that's only if you don't do summertime, because then it's all messed up.
Yeah, we can't do that. Doo-ba-da-ba-da-doo, Scooba-doo-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-doo, da-ba-doo, Skibba-dibba-dibba-doo. I was working with Medusa, thank you very much. I think we need, actually, Canatris Scholar with 2 grand. You go to a Scholar. And I do have Agrippina fleets that we can use. Yeah, they're only selling 2 grand, so I don't need 3 fleets up there. That's cool. Which means I can leave you in here. Spire.
Centurion put something that he put on your original video of this.
What's that?
What it would love to happen. Inquisitor Darkhammer, by your direct actions you have split the Imperial Navy against itself. This is nothing short of blatant treason and holy heresy. You are to return to Holy Terror at once and await further judgment. Admiral Spire is... This is not a matter for discussion. The moment you have wrought upon the Imperium is bad enough. In so doing, you have separated yourself from the mercy of your brethren. You will return to Holy Terror at once, or the Inquisition will be forced to reclaim you.
True.
How Centurion found that in all of the comments of YouTube he has put on over the years, nobody knows.
Nobody has to see, though. It's not worth it. Just accept that he is Centurion and has a computer for a brain. That's empty. Why did I just pick that up?
I don't know, babe.
Yeah? Come on. I have to try and through these as quickly as possible now because we spent so long talking about EA. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. We're attacking Vermont now. That's a problem.
Yep, because there's no...
Three turns, 2 grand. You know what? I don't care.
Centurion, the Mechanicus remembers all. Pat, I don't think the British or the Europeans can blame Ben Franklin for weird daylight savings. I don't think he brought it in over here.
It was done for some reason in the Second World War. Everyone thinks it was so that farmers had more time to farm crops, but it's actually not true. I just don't know the actual reason. I just know it's not that.
It was earlier than Second World War. Let me Google.
Actually, so that you keep going. Imperial fleets are more useful to me than Mechanicus fleets at the moment.
I've just typed into Google, why do we have, and the three top things are, why do we have eyebrows, why do we have seasons, and why do we have nightmares? I can answer two of them.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Why we have seasons is because the Earth is on a tilt. So, and the side that's tilted towards the sun gets more sunshine and is generally hotter. And then, as it sort of goes around the sun, then the other part goes towards the sun. So that gets all the heat, and the other part goes into winter.
Yes.
That's why we have seasons.
Yes. How much of a tilt?
It's not. It's about 5 to 10%, I think, a degree.
It's 13.
I wasn't far away. I know Uranus is so
Just here.
tilted it's horizontal. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, Uranus is so tilted it's actually spins like this.
Yes, the spin is actually north-south, basically.
Yeah.
Even though the poles are north and south.
So that one's weird, but it's a weird planet. Nightmares, it's your brain trying to resolve. It's the same reason you have dreams.
Yes, it's just nightmares are normally triggered by traumatic experiences and your brain trying to deal with them.
Yeah.
One of the things, I've told you this, but one of the things, one of the representations of somebody trying to deal with something really traumatic that I've ever seen, having been through traumatic things myself and my brain going, "Bleh!" Was in CSI Los Angeles. One of the characters is tortured.
Yeah.
And he spends like an episode or something just trying to deal with it, but he can't sleep. And his mind keeps racing between different thoughts, and he can't figure out why. And it's because his brain is trying desperately to link something that he's already experienced with what he has just experienced, so it knows how to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it can't, because there's nothing that even comes close.
Yeah.
All that is one step further along than when you're dealing with a nightmare. Your brain is trying to figure out a way of dealing with it, and the only thing it can think of that it deals with it is stuff you're scared of.
Yeah. Eyebrows, I have no idea. I assume it's part of the protection for your eyes.
I would say so. So you're even further away. Now the computer's told us.
That's true, the computer has told us, but you were wrong too.
Yes, I was. I'm not going to deny that. I was wrong. I was quite happily being wrong there. I am a wrong one.
Yeah, and time zones weren't Ben Franklin's idea. They didn't come about until the Railroad era, when trains needed a unified set of timekeeping to know when the frack they'd get anywhere.
And then they ignored it.
Well, it's...
No, seriously, they ignored it. That's why they turned up when they're damn well pleased.
That's true. In Britain, London used to be on a different time to Cornwall, which is, you know, the bit that pokes out underneath Wales. That's Cornwall.
Technically, it is on a different time zone, 10 minutes behind.
20. It used to be 20 minutes. But then it all went to London Greenwich time, when it sort of railroads were a thing, basically.
Come on, you Eldari scum. I got a present for you. It's called death. hamster is such a happy hamster. Hammy, 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 hammy. You know what? I'm going to leave the battleships at home.
I'll tell you, this is true during the Industrial Revolution. Russia had the biggest problem with train times and having to go through 11 time zones to go from St. Petersburg to Petropavlovsk, which is like right at the end of Siberia.
Hammy the hamster is not in this fight.
I'll tell you, yep, and if the poles, magnetic North and South poles shift, yeah, we are royally messed up.
Yes. In case anyone's wondering, yes, that is 6 Mars-class battle cruisers. 6!
Morgie, ridiculous amounts of Nova Blast, that makes him happy.
Well, it's not just that, it's ridiculous amounts of fighters and bombers and landing craft. Seriously, ridiculous. 6 of each.
Masters are great.
Enemy sighted!
Aye, Admiral.
Maximum burn!
Burn, baby, burn.
Let's go, burn.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Alright, people.
Enemy sighted!
Enemy sighted!
Engines.
Enemy sighted!
Engines.
We wait your command. Fury interceptors in flight!
He's right at turbo.
What?
Enemy sighted!
The magnetic poles will shift, but which way is north and which way is south when it comes to seasons won't. No.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Your magnet will point the wrong
Orders?
way, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a couple of sorry.
Shark assault boats on their way! We lost a defense platform!
We don't care.
Don't go!
Shark assault boats on their way. Coordinates acknowledged. We wait your command.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Shark assault boats on their way. We serve.
I think I'm gonna get them battle plans.
No, it doesn't look
Shark
like me.
assault boats on their way.
Too many fighters.
Yeah, well.
Fury interceptors in flight. Fury interceptors in flight.
Shark assault boats on their way.
Uh-oh. So close.
Yep.
Ship ready. Engaging engines.
Nah, the Emperor class is where it's at. I did promise you an Emperor class, Big and A. I did promise you an Emperor class.
I'll tell you, if we want the seasons to change, an asteroid has to come and hit us hard, and then we've got other problems.
Yes, lots of other problems.
Lots and lots of other problems.
Like things like extinction level events and whatnot.
Nuclear winters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that sort of fun stuff. And the aurora is beautiful, and I would like to go and see it one day when I...
Huh?
Northern Lights.
Oh, David Boreanaz, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to see the David Boreanaz. Also, another 3,000 in there.
Hi, Seth.
Hey, Seth. Yeah, I'll make that no problem. Three turns and then they're gonna get stomped on as well. Nothing else. Yeah. And these guys are fine because they took absolutely no damage whatsoever. Seriously, we lost some fighters, that was it.
Admiral Spire, once again you are late. Inquisitor Darkhammer's vanguard has already been sighted.
We are here, and we will do as we must. Has there been any sign of the Righteous Fury?
As yet, our foe cowers in the void. Your fleet will adopt a defensive position around Astara.
Makes you wonder why they even need us, doesn't it? Not like a craft world doesn't have a fleet of its own.
War leaves many scars. It may be that craft world Astara is not the power it once was. That would certainly explain their need for an alliance.
Ever get the feeling you're being manipulated.
All the time, but at least I prefer to be manipulated by the Eldari than the blooming
Moron.
Dark Hammer.
Yeah, we don't mind being manipulated by the Eldari. It's Dark Hammer is just... Anyway.
Pat, I would quite like to go to some point of Scandinavia or Canada and go and have a look at the Northern Lights, yes.
I think Canada.
Reckon Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Canada would be nice. It's got just an amazing landscape. And we can rent a 4x4.
That's true. It's going to be blinking cold wherever we go. If we
Exactly.
want to go look at the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Unless we go down to New Zealand and have a look at the Southern Lights instead.
Yes, then it's not cold, it's wet. Although I do have family down in New Zealand, so...
That is true.
Alright, let's deal with the fleet guard in this system. Should I go with the same as we had last time?
What, just all the Mars?
All the Mars?
I mean, it's always a good plan, but what needs upgrade?
The Mars. A couple of the, maybe the Avengers, but it's mainly Mars. Do we sacrifice a Nova cannon to bring a Grand Cruiser? That's the question here. As soon as I find Hoth in ED, I'm moving. Oh, that's... that's a good point, yeah. Yes, it is. No, it was where Empire Strikes Back was filmed for Hoth, yeah.
Yeah.
And all the bits where there was like a snowstorm and everything, it was actually a snowstorm.
Yeah.
And they just went, keep filming! Keep filming! It's brilliant! No one could see. No, we don't. We don't sacrifice a Nova cannon to bring old vengeance along. I'm sorry, we don't.
So, talking of Star Wars, I grew up not a million miles away from Pinewood.
Mm-hmm.
And when my mum was younger, it must have been just after she had me and my sister, she saw in the advert that they were looking for little people to play the Ewoks. And now my mum is short. She is only 4'4". So she...
I get backache every time I have to bend down to get her a hug.
She's not tall. But, and she's always said, I would have gone for it, but I had you two, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, we would have minded. Really would not have minded, Mummy.
Would have been fine. Dad could have looked after us. You go be an Ewok.
Alright,
Centurion Mars is wonderful at this time of year.
I'll take your word for it.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
You have seized a strategic area.
I know.
Course engaged.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
It's alright, we're sending in bombers to take out your defense platforms.
Setting course.
Bop, 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 bop.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Enemy sighted! Aye, Admiral. Understood.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Actually, don't care.
Heading acknowledged.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Changing course.
Radiation.
Oh, great.
Enemy sighted. Understood.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Enemy sighted. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Underway. Enemy sighted.
All ahead, full.
Enemy sighted. Heading acknowledged. Enemy sighted. Coordinates acknowledged.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Course engaged. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Did we get battle plans?
Enemy sighted.
I don't think we did. Oh, we did! Yay!
Assault crews report success.
You have seized a strategic area. You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Reloading.
Setting course.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Just make sure.
Yep.
Boom! Still playing though.
Engaging engines.
That means there's still some bad guys out there. Like a space station. Like a bat space station.
Understood.
Holy space station, Batman.
Exactly.
Holy Holy terror, Batman.
Interesting. Not entirely sure how that goes, but okay.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
I'm so proud of them.
Oh, they are adorable.
They are all the adorables.
Changing course.
You have seized a strategic area.
Probably is a space station, you know.
There is. Still there. Oh no, it's actually just gun platforms.
Make our way slowly up there.
Mm-hmm.
Setting
Fast forward.
course.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Oh, radiation.
No, don't worry about it.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Maximum burn!
Starhawks loaded and set. Starhawks loaded and set. Cease fire!
Why?
Don't need to fire.
Enemy defense platform destroyed!
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
And you done.
I sent the bombers to take care of it. I didn't need to fire. 2 bomber squadrons normally enough to take out a gun platform. I said 3 each, just to be on the safe side. So I didn't need to fire.
You are close to victory.
My lovely bombers were taking care. What does the radiation effect? It basically shuts down your radar, so you can't see as far. Which, with the Eldari, is a freaking problem. Alright. So we sit tight for a turn or two, let the ships repair.
Yeah.
Repair rate's 29. Not great. But we do have these guys, so it should get boosted a little bit. Actually, no, that is with it boosted, I think. Not sure.
Not sure.
Meanwhile, back in Funny Town.
Necrons are coming to visit.
The Necrons are coming to visit. Not that we give a damn about them.
No. And the Chaos have already been battle planned to death, haven't they?
Yeah, basically. Because I couldn't bother dealing with them.
Moggy, the fighter mechanic is so strange in Armada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is battleships, it's not spaceships.
God damn it. They're attacking again up there. Bloody chaos. I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them.
Good. Then you're not a heretic. Just cannot be bothered.
Not with chaos, no. There's nothing we're going to do a bunch of chaos battles towards the end of this campaign.
That is true.
But it's
All chaos all the time.
It literally is just going to be massive chaos battles.
Two more people for the Rocket Knight. But other than that...
Yeah, it's just that I'm going to wait because this fight's going to be huge.
So if it's better than at release, at least you have a recall order now. Yeah, you would have had to fight them before.
Yeah.
So you're doing good, good. Let the hate flow through you. I didn't do it very well.
No, you really didn't.
I can't do the Emperor.
No.
I can do Gollum. Would you like me to do that? You do the Emperor then.
Would you like to leave the room?
No.
Yep. Alright, let's get this.
Oh, that is a cute little Ewok.
You're a cute little Ewok.
Don't start calling me Ewok.
I can't. There's actually a friend of mine's actually Mr. Ewok. No, he's Ewok. I'm Ewok, sorry, aren't I?
Yeah, you're Ewok, he's
I am.
Mr. Skywalker.
He's Mr. Skywalker. I used to work on security vans, like doing transfer of money and stuff. And,
Oh, yeah.
the Saviour 007 is now following. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
Hello.
And basically, one of the things I try and teach you is, like, if you can, try and talk in some kind of code that only you understand, in case anyone's using a scanner to listen to the radio conversations. That way they don't know what's on a particular carry run. So, if they're just going to try and grab a case and run away with it, they could get a bunch of 2Ps, which no one cares about, really. But at the same time, it also protects the person who's doing the walking. So we just came up with this entire thing tied to Star Wars. I was Ewok. He was Mr. Skywalker. And it was like 5Ps were Princess Leia's. £50 notes were TIE fighters and things like that. So we just end up having these conversations going, oh, the Princess Leia's, TIE fighters, and also missing a Death Star. Right, okay. By the end of it, we actually got pulled into an office back at the depot because they'd had one of the security check guys who ride around on motorcycles. You never know if they're actually following you or not, but they'll basically listen in to find out if you're following procedures and checking in on you, and are you checking the sight lines and all that kind of stuff. And the guy got confused. He had no idea what we were talking about. It was like, what do they mean? We're not telling you. It was brilliant. It really was. It was just like, right, what's a Princess Leia? It's a character out of Star Wars. How can you not know that? Okay, but you said in this conversation, Jabba the Hutt had just phoned and he wanted to know, oh, that's Graham. He was massive.
He was massive and you two were terrible.
Yes, we agree. In his defense, he laughed and went, yeah. The Emperor was the our depot manager because he did walk around going, just get it done, do this, don't make me angry with you. It's like, yeah, that's the Emperor. We didn't do a Darth Vader. We thought it was disrespectful.
To Darth Vader?
To Darth Vader. Yeah, the cash one was the Millennium Falcon. It was hilarious. We had such a laugh with it. It was just the fact that we got pulled into this side room to get to what the actual... They played as a recording of us as well. And we knew exactly where on our route that they'd recorded this audio. We knew exactly where. Because we could translate it. It was brilliant. Oh, it was so much fun. I sometimes miss those days. I also then realised that I was just running so short on sleep back then, so I really don't miss those days at that time as well. Okay, we're going with 4 Mars. Hammy's Hamster 2, and we have to take the Retribution of Rival. We don't have a choice. Fingers crossed, we can bring in reinforcements.
The Righteous Fury and its fleet are on final approach. Spy, you will be our talons. Void Stinger and I shall serve as your wings.
Why can't they just say center, port, and starboard?
I'm gladdened that you chose this course, Admiral. It will be a pleasure to fight alongside you once more.
I yet hope this can be resolved without bloodshed. Battle here gives me no joy.
Allow it to grant you purpose as
This is the righteous fury to all vessels under the flag of the once Admiral Spire. Return to the fold and you shall be spared judgment. Remain allied to the perfidious Eldari and suffer the Emperor's wrath.
Lord Inquisitor, I beg you, turn aside from the course you've chosen. The Eldari are not our enemies.
Spire, I had such hopes for you. Your errors are mine, and I shall see them all expunged. My cyclonic torpedoes will tear that brittle craft world apart.
Cyclonic torpedoes. Cyclonic.
It is weird that we're starting at the top of the map.
I really don't like it.
I know, it's mussed you up.
Yes,
but it's because
you're fighting on the other side.
we're fighting on the other side.
Alright, I'm going for that. 13.5. We're going to have anywhere to hide on this unless I hide there, which I can't because he's there. It's just, it's hell. It's hell!
The Craftworld's infinity cannons are charging. They will soon be ready to fire.
I've seen those things in action. They'll help even the odds.
They cannot sustain a barrage, and once fixed, the firing coordinates cannot be altered.
Do you think you can keep your lumbering grots out of the blast zone, Admiral Spire?
We shall endeavor to do nothing foolish.
We'll endeavor to, like, you know, nuke 'em!
Babe, you've got to hold your ground.
Come on, sweetie. Say it right.
Hold the line.
Thank you. They're gonna go
Fury
after
interceptors
Spire
in flight.
or Hammy.
Ship ready.
Boom, 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 boom. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boop, boom, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boop, boom. Let's stick a thing in there.
Coordinates acknowledged. Enemy sighted.
Firing all my guns to defend
Enemy sighted.
Spire's ship. Oh my giddy aunt.
How do you like Nova Cannons, guys?
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
The infinity cannons are ready to fire. The Dark Hammer's flagship is beyond their range.
Craftworld moves. Can its engines not reduce the distance?
It will not be easily accomplished. But it shall be done.
Oh, that's a shot.
It seems our theories about the Tara are correct. We noted the hull scars. Seems they might need us more than we need them.
and sent.
Enemy sighted.
A lot of ships.
We serve.
Oh, we got a flagship over there.
Ship ready.
Let fire and ruin flow. Every man, every vessel under my command is sworn to the Emperor's service unto death.
Lord Inquisitor, please abandon this madness, this waste.
Your orders? Damage teams, begin repairs now! Aye, Admiral. For the Emperor! We wait your command. Course engaged. Underway.
We wait your command.
Your orders? Initiate emergency repairs. Reloading. Heading acknowledged.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Fury interceptors in flight.
Go give us a visual, would you?
Engaging engines.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Go get him.
They've mutinied against him. Awesome.
Yep.
Coordinates acknowledged. Underway.
Hammy is looking beat up.
Ship ready.
Hammy, get out.
Warp engines active. Aye, Admiral. Plotting retreat. Setting course. We serve.
We're all kind of looking a bit beat up, but
Coordinates acknowledged.
okay, that's all of our overcast. Apparently.
Have you not got another ship coming in?
Yes. And it's a Grand Cruiser.
Ah, never mind.
Understood.
So the only thing I can do is pound them with guns.
Ships ready. Changing course.
All ahead, full.
Or
Lock on target.
the only thing I can do is bring them out, and bring in other ships in, or I don't know.
Understood.
Because they got some Grand Cruisers coming in. The extra firepower could be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump out the most damaged ship.
Aye, Admiral.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
I think Arturo wants you to hit with the infinity cannons again.
Really?
Yep. When they're all clustered together.
Retros.
They're not the best, but pretty good.
We wait your command.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
sir. Reporting successful boarding action.
Infinity cannons have overloaded. The fate of Ostara is now in your hands.
Understood. The Alliance holds, as do we all.
Die well and be remembered.
Planning on dying at all.
The enemy.
Lightning strike successful.
Ship ready. Damage teams, begin repairs now.
They're still bringing ships in.
Yeah.
Engaging.
I assume.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Our borders
Assume
have
what?
caused
I am
internal
beset
damage.
by incompetence and traitors.
It is
That's
over,
what we're gonna
Inquisitor.
do.
There has been too much death today, for no purpose.
Too much. Too much. The tally is far from reckoned. I shall strike that craft well from the stars myself.
He must be meaning to launch cyclonic torpedoes. Those things crack planets.
The righteous fury is closing. In 3 minutes it will be within bombardment range. You must prevent this.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Working on it, sweetie.
Damage team, begin repairs now!
Course engaged. Engaging target. Lightning strike successful. Assault crews report success.
Lock on target!
Changing course.
Lightning strike successful!
Target locked in. We wait your command.
Come on, people!
Ship ready. For the Emperor! Shark assault boats on their way!
Engaging target.
Assault crews report success. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Lightning strike successful.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Spire, your treachery shall live forever in the minds of the righteous. Those who follow you will burn in Craftworld's blazing fire.
They were here in Dark Hammer all the time.
to Darkhammer is dead. His madness ends with him. Stand down, or share his fate.
We're breaking off, my lord. Weapons powering down.
Good. Have them boarded. We will purge Darkhammer's acolytes from the fleet, and put this sorry episode behind us.
You have done well, Admiral. I will give orders that we depart this region. We will trouble you no more.
Wait! What about our alliance?
Why? We just had one. We bring
Like I said, perfidious.
Ship ready.
We got him.
Random German dude. Red, as an orc, what's your assessment of the infinity cannons? Do they have enough DACA? Stupid knife ears. Don't have enough DACA. They all think they're all super speedy. It ain't working.
We lost the Golden Centurion.
Uh-oh.
But that's it.
Sorry, Centurion.
Sorry, Centurion. We lost the Golden Centurion, buddy.
Listening posts report no trace of Eldari activity.
Then Ivrain has departed as she promised. Would the Eldari had joined their forces to ours?
Better off without them, far as I can tell. They'd only stab us in the back tomorrow.
Indeed. Perhaps this is for the best.
New fleet. 2,500 renowned. We have awarded an upgrade point. 5 battle plans.
Whoop.
Eldari threat is permanently reduced to 0 in every sector, with the exception of those pirate point things.
Yeah.
You gain the trust of the Eldari. Not that makes much difference. Fleet capacity sticks at 1,000.
Boo.
Command capacity goes up by 1. And leadership goes up by 75 points for the actual fleets. And we get an upgrade point. So we've actually got 2 upgrade points.
Nice. What would you like?
Well, you see, I have to get uprigger to get the chapter upgrades, but I don't see the point. Because it only applies to Adeptus Astartes flagships. Gives 25 armor value to shields.
Do we save the point?
I think we save the point. I don't think we use the point. But I think we build a fleet. I also think we need to get these fleets to...
Somewhere decent to heal?
Yeah, and repair and restock. Right, it doesn't matter which one we pick up ship-wise, because it's not going to make a difference. We've got Stasis Bomb. Improved Auger Array. Temperance Chart. I think the Improved Auger Array
That's
is probably...
if you want a Gothic fleet.
That's a good point. What fleet do we want?
That's the audience.
Right, we are not having Solar.
Oh no, that's the awful paint scheme, isn't it?
Yes. Backer? Choose which one you want, guys. You can't have Adeptus Astartes or Mechanicus. Don't ask for it. It's not happening. They'll suddenly decide need to be somewhere else entirely rather than have anything to do with the Aratera. Exactly. Odor. What?
No, Gem indeed. Also, not chaos.
Also not chaos.
Check which fleets you have and limit them. So we know we've got a solar, and we don't like it.
Yeah.
The colour scheme's awful.
Colour scheme is foul. Yeah, we've got a solar there. That's the blue. Gothic.
Yeah. Red one.
Another blue because he's Gothic.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's 2 for backer, 3 for backer actually, 2 for backer, and 1 for Armageddon.
We picked up backer. Okay. Right, now we need to build some ships. Now, before we start, I promised an Emperor class flagship.
That's true.
So I'm picking up, against my better judgment,
He doesn't want one.
I'm going to pick up an Emperor flagship. Done. Also, I need to get rid of the Luna. So
No,
I
you
will
can't.
confirm that.
Ooh. I quite like that.
What, the colour scheme or the ship?
Colour scheme.
Thank God.
Don't worry, I'd never...
Because the ship is so freaking slow.
It's okay.
It's terrifyingly bad. It's not okay. Build ships. I will then give it... I can't give it anything that I want, because I can't give it a Grand Cruiser, because we only have Agrippina that has any build quality on it.
Well, you could make the Mars. The inevitable Mars that you're going to be putting in.
Yeah, I can make one of them.
Yeah, but it's a start. Can't make anything else. Yeah, choosing ships on the basis of combat effectiveness, that's not the Imperial way. And if it's not the Imperial way, it's heresy! And Centurion agrees with me, it's a pretty colour scheme.
It's a lovely colour scheme, I like it. Just saying, it's a terrible ship.
Bacchus sounds orcish though, is that why they're green?
No frigging clue. Ask my friends of all things.
Where's Bacca come from? $40k nerds. Adorable $40k nerds.
She said it, not me. Blame her! Should have built it in Shinshire.
Yep. You could have built the whole thing in Shinshire.
I really could have built the whole thing in Shinshire. In one turn. Like that. Nope. Still don't have enough.
Ooh.
Oh well. Right, so we have that fleet, but we don't need it, so we're going to send this fleet back up. To there. Yeah, we've got 2 fights coming up this turn, and it's 10 o'clock, so...
Seth, Bacca is a mining world that serves as a shipyard for 10,000 years and is a fleet headquarters, obviously. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Centurion, Battlefleet Bacca is a colossal fleet of Imperial Navy vessels charged with the protection of the strategic Bacca subsector with the Segmentarium Tempestus. Thank you. Sorry, I called you nerds.
Okay. That's where we're going to call it. Next turn, we have 2 invasions. Spire's fleets are still repairing. So we're going to get them to Medusa Sector, where they can repair a hell of a lot faster. Well, we would if they can make it that far.
Yeah.
Because they cannot build the ships they need here. So we'll deal with that. Then we'll get these ships repaired in the Medusa Sector. Then they will run from the Medusa Sector down, and we'll deal with Dorsia, because that is still the only job we have left. You go to there. I'm going to send you into Scarus, just so we've got a bit of extra backup in here. Because here's the scary bit. Once we take out this last guy here, I'm fairly sure we get another sector down here.
Okay.
As well as the Eye of Terror still to be done. I'm fairly sure that Acadia and Shinshet and I think Seculus all connect in. It might just be Shinshet and Acadia connect. But yeah. The annoying part is we can't finish this fleet off. I mean, I think it needs an Avenger.
No.
Might go with the Exorcist just for the hell of it, to be honest with you. Just have this be an entire freaking carrier fleet.
Yeah.
Just, hey, we're going to bomb you or fight you.
That works.
Just set everyone to extreme range.
Yep.
And just annihilate with massive amounts of fighters and bombers and stuff. What the hell? It could be a laugh. Anyway, there you go. That's what we're going to call it for today. Yeah, that works. That was a pretty good stream.
It was.
We had a bit of talkie.
Yep.
Talkie.
Talkie.
All the talkie. It's so close to Ultramarines' homeworld that it was instrumental during the First Tyranid War, where the Emperor-class battleship Dominus Astra drove right into the middle of the Tyranid formation and overloaded its war engine, beheading the High Fleet. Nice! If a little bit extreme.
Nothing's too extreme in the duty to the Emperor.
Centurion likes the sound of that idea. Compensates for the speed reduction, indeed. Oh, it's warp engine. Okay. There was a P missing.
Okay.
Alright then, guys. So, tomorrow. Are you with us tomorrow?
I don't know. I need to check.
Because you weren't with us last week.
Pardon?
You weren't with us last week.
I was. I came in because the quiz got cancelled because I was poorly sick.
You're always poorly sick.
I'm not always poorly sick.
You are always poorly sick. I've seen you inside your head.
That's a different kind of sick.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was in the first 2 hours and then I went and snuggled on the sofa because I wasn't feeling well, was I?
Hmm?
So
You're
I
wondering...
might not be here tomorrow. I might be. It depends on the other quizzes.
Okay, we're going to assume she's going to be here.
I'll let you know if I'm not.
So if you don't hear anything from her, she's going to be here. If you do hear anything from her, then she's not.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty simple, isn't it? And then Sunday we've got a little bit more of our
Ex-cops.
Yeah,
What
ex-cops.
you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they flambe you?
Yes.
Much flambeing. But anyway, until next time, tomorrow, things. You lot take care of yourself. That's a hand on my shoulder. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.